Hi. After the May the 1st elections with Reform UK surging ahead in the opinion polls, one of which has them 10% in front, with the Labour Conservative duopoly in meltdown, some of the commentariat and pundits, themselves overwhelmingly supporters of or aligned to the main parties, are now beginning to contemplate the unthinkable, that Reform could form the next government, with Farage residing in number 10. There's an epic journey ahead, numerous pitfalls, but as a shortening long shot, it looks possible. In future videos, I will attempt to examine what could prevent this, but it's imperative to see what's aiding the unprecedented rise of the right-wing populist party. First of all, there's the overall rightward drift itself, sweeping everything up in its path, rapidly becoming a swift-flowing stream, filling the great political void. Secondly, there's the implosions of the LabCon parties. The Conservatives seem to be on the way out, replaced on the right by an insurgent Reform. Labour, now party of government, have proved to be an absolute disaster, vicious, authoritarian, arrogant, without purpose except to preserve entrenched privilege, wealth and power. Then there's the number 3 point of contention: immigration, migration, both legal and illegal, and all the effects it's having on the societal level, and the impact hitting those on the lower end of the economic scale, with the struggle for diminished resources. Some of this is spiraling into blatant sectarian racist directions, of which Reform will be the main beneficiaries. Then there's the unmeasurable in the shape of Farage himself. Not to be underestimated, he's the British Trump, who was written off, like Farage, many times, but now sits in the Oval Office, wreaking his own version of havoc. In comparison, Farage has charted a far more steady course. Naturally, there are other factors, the culture wars being of the utmost importance, something the populist right are now, in my eyes at least, winning hands down. Can the forward march of Reform and Farage be halted? If so, the question must be posed, would it be worth it, only to enable the LabCon duopoly to regain their hegemony? Surely not, as they are responsible for the rise of Reform and Farage, who they are now attempting to imitate, thereby giving them legitimacy and aiding further growth. Bye.